Good morning. It's day 4. We are in Lake Park, just riding through downtown. Need to shift. Back again. Need to shift a bit more, I think. So the Great Lakes here, obviously some other states would correct that, but I guess Iowa doesn't have access to those lakes, so that's what they call it. Campsite was free for one, but probably shouldn't have been. The camp host wasn't around, left him a message, didn't come back, so I'm on the road again. Facilities were okay. I didn't find a water spigot, so I had to go to an empty RV spot. This town is a really still too early. Right here you see it. This town is a four-wheeler town. They drive all day long. Seemed like there was a little bit of quietness at night, but yeah. Mosquitoes were fairly bad on the campsite, so it's pretty much just a sleep and go situation for me here. Wasn't too inviting to linger around. Hold on. I don't know. This trip, not quite my place to hang out. Definitely West Bend was nicer with amenities. The whole situation there. Yeah, just enjoyed West Bend better. Today we're gonna have another long day. 70 something miles, which probably means 80 something, and should be all rural highway. And a new state should come today, so see you down the road. Windmill country. Of course, soybeans and corn everywhere here as well. Somewhere up there is where we're going. Not somewhere, but all of that way. Woohoo! This is a beautiful road. Not much cars, not many cars. Barely any. I really love these rural roads just because of the lack of cars. The hard part is there's not much in between. Even small towns are rare. So gas station or anything to fill up is pretty slim. So it means carrying extra water along. I did that again, just like yesterday. Just a smart move. And well, one thing that I noticed too is we are encountering the pig farms a little bit. Those add a little flavor to the environment. Ooh, glad you can smell that on the camera. I-90 here. I just noticed that I'm in Minnesota. Totally missed it. It looks all the same as before. So just a car going by. So yeah, all that is already Minnesota. Looks the same as Iowa. So totally missed it. I-90 is a place I know though. A long time ago. Driven a lot on that. Let's get out of here. It's pretty down loud. So I'm gonna head this way and then west again and then further north. So over there is I-90. Yeah, going a little bit along the way. Right here is the direction we are going. So we're going west and then we jog up north again. So yeah, totally came to a surprise that I'm already in Minnesota. Cool, another state. Gonna be here for a few days before we experience some other states. See you down the trail. Or road actually this time. See you down the road. That river we know, right? I think I better ride on the left side today. I'm not gonna go into that asphalt. It's disco time here. Got to the hotel room here in Marshall. Nice sweet room. It's on the ground floor. The guy, oops, I'm like this way. Nice sweet room. It's on the ground floor, so it was easy to push the bike in. Let's check out this here. Oh, that bathroom looks nice. Definitely a decent room. Not the highest Marriott hotel, but I'm not paying for that either. A Marriott star, but looks good. I have 2 nights here, so I have a 0 day. He double checked with me a couple times. So awesome. Gonna have breakfast not included here, so I'm gonna need to find breakfast. Thought somehow that breakfast was included, so I didn't buy really anything special. I have all the food though, so it should be fine. Well, let me unpack and get comfy, homey here. Oh yeah, so what happened is I went to Tracy, to the campground. The campground had a spigot right at the drain place where you dump the RV water sewage in, and that water was, the host there was saying not portable. And even though the Tracy's website was stating about the campground that there were water hookups for RVs and stuff, the shower house has running water, and it did have running water, but I noticed that there was no spigot anywhere in the campground. Now, none of the RV spots did have actually a water hookup that they were talking about. There was only a spigot on the other side of the building that worked. There was no sign on it. And then obviously water in the sinks So I was a bit concerned about whether that water is also not potable. And it was after hours, so I had to call the Tracy's DP, police department. And they did some research and came back to me and confirmed that the water wasn't potable there. So that caused me a huge problem because I had water just for the 3 bottles left. Luckily, I did not start cooking yet. Otherwise, I would have 0 water. The campground is north of the town, which means fairly decent distance away. And I didn't know the lay of the town where I could get water and stuff like that. And there was pretty strong winds, so I would have to go trace back and exert myself quite a bit to find water enough for that night and for the next morning to drive all the way to Marshall. So I made the decision. I already was really exhausted. The lucky part was I arrived there early enough that I did take a nap, and that helped me a little bit. I did decide, I was planning on having a hotel here anyway in Marshall and have a short day tomorrow just to recoup, because I was so worn off when I arrived at Tracy's campground. I did decide, hey, I booked the hotel room 2 nights, go today up there. I have tailwind, so I should be able to do that. And the sleep did help me a bit, and so I went on to that road. Not really happy with the planning there. The good part was I had sufficient water to come all the way here. So the key again was to carry extra water. So the extra water was still from Iowa, from the campground that I started this morning. So all day long I had plenty of water that I carried from down there. So just to give you an idea on the water situation, it's 3 bottles, so 2 big ones and 1 small ones. The big ones maybe close to a liter. The small ones definitely not. Then I had the water bladder, a new one that I purchased that can hold 4 liters of water. So that was maxed out. So yeah. So I rode all the way here. I think it's 95 miles today. Way more than I ever was expecting to do in my first week. At Tracy, I was totally destroyed. I'm actually surprised that right now I'm feeling exhausted, but okay, not as destroyed. Maybe I could keep on biking tomorrow, but I just need to slow down here, recoup, get some energy in, because I have another campsite and I just don't want to. 2 days is again somewhat long, and I don't have many other options on this way to make it short or so. So I decided against it and just do a nice day here. Besides, I'm visiting with a friend in town for lunch, so I wouldn't be able to leave anyway before lunch. But that was really never a concern about it. Slowing down is good too. Slowing down. I've been pushing this here. Maybe is that too much again? Should turn off all those disco lights there. Yeah, as I came in, I grabbed some food at a grocery store, and it's always interesting where you hide all the food. No, just bunch it up there. Here I have a big old sandwich. And there's a lettuce. I have noodle lettuce right in here, jammed in. Right there. Where was it? Let me grab it. Right there is a jug of milk, and it fits perfectly right in here. And it just rides this here. I can grab the steering wheel just fine, brake and stuff like that. So awesome. Yeah, so here we have the mileage. I don't know if you see it, it's pretty dark in here. So we have 95 miles today. Way more than it really needs to be. But awesome, we done that. Cool. Yeah, I haven't added the sticker yet for Minnesota. I need to do that. So that's one of my to-do. Take a shower, a cold shower. I think I can adjust the temperature, so that will be awesome. Turn up the air conditioning. And yeah, that's it. Just, couch here. I just sit here on the couch and watch my bike here. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. So this was day 4. Not sure if I have anything for day 5, since that's gonna be a 0 day. If not, we'll see you on day 6. Like, subscribe, cheer me on, and see you next time. Bye bye.